Hey, Coach, another comeback victory.
Yeah, it's we were playing good. It was a good, really good hockey game. I liked a lot of things we did. Obviously, mistakes happen, and just a basic 3-on-3, and we just lost coverage, and that's what happens against good. Obviously, their best player. So, but our character obviously showed it, and obviously played a real good third to beat a very good hockey team.
Yeah, you guys certainly were full marks for the victory, especially later in the hockey game. You outplayed them. From a coach's standpoint, you only allowed one goal. Is this the type of defensive game that you guys want to play?
Yeah, I thought Joey had to be a lot better than I would have liked. It got a little run and gun, and it wasn't due to structure. It was more through our entries where we didn't execute, and they would pick off a puck and go the other way, and that's hockey. But yeah, for the most part, our structure's good. Obviously, there's room for improvement. There's a couple D-zone shifts that we got running around a little bit, and we'll go over that with the team. But for the most part, it's real good.
Can you talk about Joey's play? He seemed to make a couple of big saves when the game was. He kept you guys in the game, gave you a chance to win.
Yeah, he has, and obviously this is getting monotonous here, right? So, so proud of him and the work that Stan Matwiv's done with him, and he's just so calming back there. He's playing the puck well, and he just gives our guys that calming thing that we know that he's going to be there to stop pucks, and when you get off to slow starts, sometimes we always know he's the backbone, and just really, really proud of him and happy for him.
Yeah, in the end, your best players were your best players. They came through for you. How important is it to get the first win, especially when you have London coming and it's a 3-on-3?
Yeah, it's huge, and we're talking, probably we can get some wins here. We could be first overall, right? So it's something that we're striving for, and the kids have all bought in 100%. They take care of themselves off the ice. They're dialed in with our structure and asking questions. They always want to see video to get better. So that's a credit to our leadership group and the character.
Any update on Outwater?
No, just upper body, and we'll see day to day. I guess we'll see what happens. I haven't really heard how deep that is. So
You expect him out for the London games, or?
yeah, he will not be playing tomorrow.
I mean, when you needed a goal, you went back. I mean, you had them broken up at the start with Protas and Rewan different, but when you sort of needed that goal in the third period, those two were back together. Was that necessitated by Outwater, or was that something just trying to shake it up?
No, just trying to shake things up a little bit, and obviously we got Spellacy's going right now. Davis is going. Morneau's been real good. Protas, Greentree. I love the Nesbitt Belchez combination. So there's so many things that we can work on, and obviously Pro and Greeny are our top offensive guys, and sometimes we just want to break them up so that see if we can create some offense from different sorts of ways. But in a close game, we're able to always go back to them because we know how good they are together.
I was going to say, they do have that little bit of chemistry together, don't they? Or
yeah, they're good. They're real good together. But like I said, look at Spellacy right now is scoring a ton and using his speed and his physicality. And I thought Davis, we put Davis up the middle. I thought it was his best game all year. So we, because of what Bill has put together here, we're able to. Our top 9 guys could play center, pretty much all of them. So it's obviously awesome for me.
I mean, it's twice in the last, I think, 2, maybe 3 games that you've used that stretch play to sort of get Spellacy free. Is that something you've tried to do all year, or is that something?
Yeah, we talked to Coach Casey, set up the one on the power play, but we talk about using the end wall play with Spelly, and obviously it's worked out in the last 2 games. But I think we could use it a little bit more to back teams off as well.
You talked about how getting the win today was important to start the weekend. How important was it to not look past these guys, knowing London's coming up?
Yeah, like we talked to our guys, this is a real good hockey team, right? So their record's good. They got real good players. Their forward group is very deep. Their top 3 lines are deep, and they can all score. So they're well coached, obviously, by Stan, and they gave us everything we can handle. But like I said, our character and the way our team loves each other and the way they compete it's second to none right now.
Hi, I'm Dan Gemus, CEO of the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. When you think real estate in Windsor and Essex County, think of the Dan Gemus Team. We're here to help every step of the way. Learn more at dangemus.com.
Hey, Joey, congrats on the win. How was your view of the game tonight?
Yeah, I thought we played pretty much full 60 minutes. Even though, they went ahead early in the game, I felt just like the jump in the room, and we had the momentum for most of the game. So I thought we played really well, and glad we could get the win.
I thought you made some key saves when it was 1-0 for Erie to keep your team in the game. You were hyper-focused in that chance. Do you get up for that? Do you feel more adrenaline to keep your team in the game, to give them a chance to win?
Yeah, of course. I've been in this league a long time to know, it just comes in waves for goalies, right? And if you survive each wave, you're going to give your team a chance to win, because sooner or later it's going to go down the other end. I thought we had great bounce back today, and glad we could get the 2 points.
Overall, this season is night and day compared to last year, not only for yourself personally, but for the hockey club. Do you reflect on that at all? I know the season's not over, but you have more wins, you have more points than this team last year.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but just at the end of the day, it's kind of about this group right now, and we're just trying to just drive within the headlights here and take it to London tomorrow.
But I mean, you're 30 games in, you've already, like tonight, you passed last year's points total. I mean, I think you guys expected a turnaround, but did you expect sort of this big a turnaround? I mean, you're 45 points in 30 games where you were 44 and 68 last year.
Yeah, kind of like what I said before. Like, obviously, we look at that and kind of laugh, and we got a great group in the room, and we really haven't tried to put any numbers in our head. We've really just tried to play the next game, and that's what it's all about.
Your confidence level, how much different is it from the start of the year to this point?
Yeah, it's huge, and I think we're just feeding off the adrenaline, the confidence from the start of the year, and even now, and we're just trying to pile up wins right now.
I mean, Erie goalie's put up some great numbers this year too. I mean, do you like sort of getting into a contest like that where his numbers are great, your numbers are great?
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of fun. I just try to look down at the other end and be better than the other guy, no matter, what his stats are, what my stats are. But yeah, obviously the competition's raised when you face another great goalie like he is.
I mean, some teams it might have been easy to sort of look past this game with back-to-back with London. I mean, how important was it to sort of make sure you take care of step one first before you get into the next two?
Yeah, we didn't want to get ahead of ourselves. Obviously, this is a really skilled team in Erie. They're missing their top guy, but at the end of the day, they came out strong, and that's going to be a good team that's going to want to go deep in playoffs. So it was really big for our confidence to get this one today, and hopefully we could ride the momentum the next 2 days.
I was going to say, it's been quite a stretch for you guys too, with Saginaw and these guys. I mean, they're fourth in the conference. Kitchener, been quite a run for you guys the last couple of weeks, and now too with London.
Yeah, of course. Going into Christmas, we've had a few games against some top teams, and really just kind of like I said before, really just take it one game at a time. And I think we're playing our best hockey when we're playing our own game. So that's what we got to focus on.
Thanks, Joey.
Appreciate it, guys.
You're never too old to play in the mud. The only thing that changes are the toys.
Hey, Jay, congrats on the win. That has to feel good to come back and get another W, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, especially with a 3-3 this weekend, 3 huge games. These games can put us in first place. So just going in tomorrow, I think that's great momentum, and just keep it going.
This is the type of game where it looked like you showed all of your assets and your skills. You grinded it out, you competed, you worked hard, won battles along the boards. Then you used your speed and then your shot on the first and the third goals. Talk about that first goal. Was that a set play using your speed to go down the ice?
Yeah, so I mean, Cristoforo just told me, I'm going to flip this, so go and get it. And we won the face-off. Abe's won it, and Forsey had a great flip, and I was able to use my speed and, just put that away.
And the shot that you had on that third goal, it looked like you just hopped off the bench. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I just hopped off the bench, found some open ice. Lawrence made a great play to me, and I saw a little open net, so I just had to get a quick release, and then it went in.
How confident are you now to play at this level where you can put all your skills on display?
Yeah, I think I'm a lot more confident than I was before, especially last year, and then after the draft coming in. I was at camp obviously, and that gave me a lot of confidence. And then coming in here this season, off to a pretty good start. So yeah, it's given me a lot of confidence and a lot of room out there.
Take us behind the curtain a little bit. How confident were you guys that you would come back? I know you don't want to make a habit of this, but you go down a goal and you still guys find a way to win. Or what's happening on the bench? Everybody doesn't get discouraged or anything like that? Everybody's helping each other out?
Yeah, I mean, I look at last game against Saginaw. We went down 3, and we were able to come back that game and win that. So 1 goal felt like nothing for us. We just kind of looked in the mirror and said we had to be better, and we did that, and we were able to come back.
Was there any frustration there? I mean, you're 39 minutes into the game and you haven't been able to find a way to get one past this guy. I mean, do you need that one at the end of that second period?
Yeah, I mean, it would have been huge to get one in that period of time, but it was obviously a little frustrating, but we have a great group of guys, and we were able to reset and get a goal and another one, so yeah, it was huge.
I know you guys don't like to talk a lot about last year, but I mean, today gives you 45 points in 30 games, which puts you past 44 that you had last year. I mean, have you just thought about that? Just how far, I mean, you're halfway through the season yet and you're already surpassed last year's.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I think we try not to think too much of last year, but we're focused on this year. And I think, yeah, just looking at it that way is great to see how we're off to a good start this year.
Congratulations on being invited to Team USA's World Junior Camp.
Thank you.
You take off Sunday?
Yep,
for the
Sunday.
Camp? Okay. How cool is it that you get your name listed and get a chance to be a part of that World Junior Tournament?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, anytime you get the honor to wear that sweater and to represent your country, I mean, everyone takes pride in that, and I know I do. So I'm going to do my best to try and make that team, and hopefully I do. So
just take it easy on Canada, right?
Oh yeah.
Thanks, AJ.